What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. It's Chelsea nil, Everton nil, and this is exactly why we're not in a title race. Nil-nil draw, 1 point at Goodison Park. It's not a bad result, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it, but if we won this game we would have been top and the satisfaction of that would have been just different. But I guess it might have been a blessing in disguise because then I would have lost it. I would have said, okay, we are in the title race, but it's good that results like these happen to keep us in check, to keep us low, not inflate the expectations, because this is where we are right now. Let's not overshoot ourselves. Again, it was a really boring game. Forgive me if I just don't talk about a lot of in-depth detail stuff because I frankly don't remember anything from that game. Like, it was so dull, so boring. I don't even know how I watched it for 90 minutes. I honestly I wanted to turn it off and watch something else, but I did manage to see it till the end. Let's start off with the lineup. Before we do, guys, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Lineups, of course, we had Cucurella suspended, so Renato Vega was supposedly going to come in, but he played in the Conference League, so he didn't start today. It was Colville, Disasi, Tosin, and Gusto. And Gusto was played left back as that number 10 inverted whatever, which it just does not work for Gusto. I don't know why Maresca keeps on trying with that. It doesn't work for Gusto. We've seen it many times. Colville and Tosin as centre backs were good. Tosin was great, to be honest. Disasi at right back didn't make any noticeable mistakes today. I think he was decent enough, solid. Midfield was the same. Enzo, Caicedo, those guys are amazing right now. Enzo, not really anything crazy, but just a good performance. Pedro Neto didn't do anything, in my opinion. Yes, he did destroy the defenders a bit. Yes, he did dribble past them, created some chances, but when you look at his actual output, it wasn't much. Sancho, he had a 40-year-old Ashley Young to beat, and he couldn't do it. Sancho didn't do anything. Nicholas Jackson missed some chances. Can't blame him, to be honest. These KG games, your striker is often isolated. Cole Palmer didn't do anything either. Made one chance for Jackson, which he missed. So yeah, I mean, it was just such a boring game. The only way we got close to scoring was that corner where the ball landed to Jackson and he headed it, but it hit the post. You can't blame him. The ball's haphazardly moving here and there. He tries to get a foot on it, misses. You can't blame him for that. And we could have lost, by the way, if Tosin did not make that clearance. Tosin at the end, not at the end, like in the second half, keeper makes a save, and then the rebound, I thought surely this was where Everton score, but Tosin slides in, blocks the shot, saves us, keeps us 0-0. And talking about the defense, Robert Sanchez. What a game. He always does this. Bad games, but then many good games follow that up. The Brentford game was really good. This game was really good. Made two big saves and just good all around. Clean sheet for him, of course, but the issue is we were always going to keep a clean sheet against Everton. The question was if we could have scored, and we didn't. The substitutions are a point of irritation for me. Madueke came on, which I did not disagree with, but Madueke didn't do anything. I think he just slowed the game a bit, if I'm being honest. And Kunku is not going to... I know the Bournemouth game he came on and scored, but that's different. When you're playing with a team that parks the bus, physically, they try to outmuscle you, populate you in the box, physicality, head it out, clear it out. And Kunku is not the player who's going to do anything in that kind of situation. He's basically useless in that situation. Mark Gue would have been a better substitution, in my opinion. And maybe João Felix instead of Sancho. I genuinely think João Felix in that game could have done more than Sancho if he was subbed on in the second half. And well, midfield depth, we don't have any midfield depth anymore. Lavia is injured. We only have Caicedo and Enzo, and this is the problem, which is why Cassidy and Dewsbury Hall are there, but they're just not the level. Dewsbury Hall, I still think many people underrate him a bit too much. Like, he's not that bad that he can't play Premier League. Like, he has played Premier League for what used to be Leicester, a top club back in, 3 seasons ago. But here's the thing. I think this January, one of Ugochukwu or Andre Santos are going to be recalled. I think we need midfield depth. Lavia is off and on. And centre-backs wise, Fofana is injured, Badiashile is injured. The only three centre-backs we have right now are Koval, Tosin, Disasi, which is not it doesn't give me confidence, which is why in January we have to look at something, in my opinion. Unless Badiashile is back quickly, because Badiashile you can trust. He doesn't get injured that often. Fofana you can't trust. It's just like Reece James, who by the way is back in training. He gets injured, he comes back, but that means nothing because he could get injured any moment. Reece James, by the way, is back though, so I don't even get that excitement anymore because I've seen this too many times. He's injured, he gets back. It means nothing at this point. It's just sad. It is what it is. Speaking of injuries, Mason Mount has been injured till March. Perfect timing for Chelsea to sell him. Genuinely, when he was at the top and then he went slightly down and everyone thought he was going to rise back up, but we saw the future and we sold him and he's just gone down and down since that moment, ever since he joined Man U. But what can I say? It's just that club. Man U lost again. 3-0, they are still 13th. For the first time, they spent Christmas in the bottom half of the Premier League. Man City lose again and are now out of the top 6. Man City are now in official crisis mode, in my opinion. They are in the top 4 race, not in the title race anymore. Bournemouth are 5th, which is interesting. So as it stands, Chelsea are still 2nd. We are, I think, 4 points behind Liverpool now, 35 points, and Liverpool have 39. 2 points ahead of Arsenal, and we have 2 games left of the halfway point of the season till 2024 ends. I've given this team a target of getting 38 points by the end of the year. They're already on 35 with 2 games to play. I think they will achieve that target, which is why I'm really happy with how things have gone this first half of the season. I don't think you can be disappointed as a Chelsea fan with how the season's gone so far. We are 2nd in the league. Attack is doing good, even though not today. And injuries, we've been quite lucky so far compared to previous seasons. Touch wood, hopefully this doesn't mean we're going to have a lot of injuries now because we have 5 players unavailable. I haven't talked, by the way, since the Mudryk ban situation. I think what's happened is it's just unlucky now, and I think nothing can be done to undo it. Mudryk, the last hopes he had of reviving his Chelsea career, I think are now over. And yeah, now January is coming up. Let's just see. We've got 2 games, Fulham and Ipswich. Reviews will be out for both of them. But then it's on to the January window. Let's see if we can make any signings. So yeah, to be honest, that's all for this video, guys. Man of the match, if I had to give a man of the match, I don't even know. Probably Sanchez. Or maybe Tosin. This match really made us realize the importance of Cucurella in this system. He understands it so well. What he has to do, when he has to invert, outward, whatever. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed and subscribe. Hopefully we can bounce back and keep winning. Our winning streak has ended, yes, but we still haven't lost a league game in 9 games now. It's been 2 months, so that's a good thing. Hopefully we can keep this. We can start a new winning run, keep the unbeaten run alive. So I'll see you for the next videos, guys. Have a good day and goodbye.